What is going on, everybody? Welcome to my first episode on some tips and tricks on how to be a content creator in 2026. For those of y'all that don't know me, I go by the name Prior or PG, whichever one floats your boat. And for the longest, I've had a bunch of people asking me what equipment I use and what equipment I would recommend as a starter content creator or even experienced one. So today on episode 1, we're going to be talking about the camera that I use and the camera that I would recommend as a beginner content creator. So let's start with Canon. For now, I'm only going between Canon and Sony because those are the only two brands that I'm familiar with. If you want to know more about other cameras, just drop a comment down below. I'll be down to review and do my research on any other camera. But let's get into it. Starting with Canon, we got the Canon R10 or the R50, which I highly recommend as a beginner camera. We also have the Canon M50. Even though it's getting a little old now, it's still a great camera and I still definitely recommend it. If you feel like the M50 is too outdated for you, I would recommend the Canon PowerShot V1, which is another great Canon camera. And then we got the all-time fan favorite, the Canon G7X. Whether it's the Mark 1, 2, or 3, you really can't go wrong. Depending on your budget, you get the one that suits your needs, but it's gonna give you great shots, photo and video wise, straight out the camera. Moving on to Sony, on the other hand, you have the Sony a6000. One of my new personal favorites that I've been hearing a lot about is the Sony ZV-1. They also have the Sony ZV-E1 and the E10. Different versions of the camera, slightly different pricing. Again, whichever one suits your budget, go for that one, but they're all great cameras at the end of the day. And for my more experienced shooters, I would probably recommend something like the Sony a7, whether it's 2 or 3. Now for the moment that everyone been waiting for, the camera that I use. As of for the camera that I use, it's really mainly my Canon R5. It's a great hybrid camera when it comes to videos and photos. So anything that I need to capture both video and photos, I definitely take my Canon R5 with me for just about everything. If it's strictly video, I have a Sony FX6 now, and that's really the baby for real. When it comes to the low light situations, Sony got it.